The diagram shows the position of three boats, P, Q and R. Boat Q is 7 kilometres from boat P on a bearing of 327 degrees. Boat R is 15 kilometres from boat P on a bearing of 41 degrees. I can see I've been given some of that information in figure 2. Notice that the bearings have not been marked on though, so I need to mark those onto my diagram. So boat Q is 7 kilometres from boat P on a bearing of 327. So Q from P is 327. Q from P, so starting at P, this angle here is 327 degrees. Q from P, so from P, starting at P here, that angle is 327 degrees. Which means therefore that this angle here would have to be 33 degrees, because angles around a point add up to 360, and 360 take away 327 is 33. So I think that's a neater way of me putting that onto the diagram rather than that. Right, we're also told that R is 15 kilometres from boat P on a bearing of 41. So again, it's from boat P. So starting at boat P, R, so that's this bearing here, this is 41. So I could say that the total angle between there is 74 degrees, just adding those two angles together if I need to. I'm not sure if I need to do that yet. We'll come back to that in a moment. Right, let's see what the question's asking us to do. Part A, find the distance between the boats Q and R. The distance in Q and R. So what is this distance here? Well, I can use the cosine rule to do this because I've got a triangle where I know this angle is 74 and I know the two sides. So I can say that x squared is going to equal 7 squared plus 15 squared minus 2 times 7 times 15 times cos the angle in between, which was 74. If I then do the square root of all of that, because obviously x squared is equal to all of that, so I need to square root to get x, then I find that x is 14.7 kilometres. So that's my answer to part A. Part B. Find the free figure bearing of boat R from boat Q. So boat, let me just tidy this up a little bit. We want the bearing of R from Q. So from Q, starting at Q. So the bearing to get to R then would be this bearing here. What would that bearing be? Well, I already know that this whole angle here is going to be 147. So let me put that in green. Now I know that whole angle is going to be 147 because we have got co-interior angles here. I know this north line is parallel to this north line. Therefore, that green angle is co-interior with the 33 degrees. So co-interior angles add up to 180. So 180 take away 33 is 147. So now I know that that angle there is 147. All I need to do is work out this angle. I'll call it A. And then take it away from 147, and that will give me the yellow angle, which is the bearing that I want to work out. So to work out angle A, I am going to use the cosine rule because I know this side, and this side. So I can say that cos A is equal to 7 squared plus my 14.7, which I can just use as the answer because I've still got that 14.7 on my calculator, minus 15 squared divided by 2 times 7 times the answer, because again I've still got that 14.7 on my calculator display. If I now do cos inverse of that, then I find that I get 78.7. Let me just check that. Yep, 78.77. So if I then do 180, take away, sorry, not 180, 147. Remember, let me actually mark on. I've just worked out that this angle is 78.7. I had already previously worked out that this angle, the whole angle here, was 147. So 147, take away the 78.77, I get that the bearing, the yellow bearing, is 68 degrees. I need to give it as a 3-figure bearing, so I'll give it as 068.